Hello and welcome to REGO-FIX Tech Chat. My name is David McHenry. I am the Engineering and Technical Manager here at REGO-FIX USA. One of the most common questions we get asked about any of the PG series that we offer is how much adjustability do I have in each collet and how do I adjust my preset length? So let's spend a few minutes and talk about it. For this video, we're going to focus on the PG25 collet. Virtually everything we cover today will also be valid for any of the other series that we have out there. Now, most standard collets that we offer have a built-in backup screw that I can take a simple Allen wrench and I can adjust the position of that screw. Now that screw is going to make contact with the back of my cutting tool. So I can put it in, I can then adjust the position of my projection by tightening or loosening that screw, allowing me to get the tool length that I need. But what happens if in my standard collet I don't have enough projection length? I need a little bit more. Well, we have what are called short collets, and these have a different type of backup screw. It's more like a slug or a plug in the back that moves with that backup screw. And it allows me to, again, use the same cutting tool, but adjust how much projection I have in that. So in this case, this is a PG25S collet, and it is at its maximum distance, so it's pushed as far forward as it can go. This is a standard PG25 collet, and it is also pushed as far forward as it can go, but you can see there's quite a bit of difference from one to the other. The PGS is allowing me to get about 10 millimeters additional projection length. What if I have the other issue? What if I have a case where I need to put more tool shank inside of the collet to have less projection? Well, we also have what are called the L collets. Now, L collets are a little bit different. They take up the entire profile on the inside of the collet cavity for the powRgrip tool holder, which means I don't have a backup screw in these. If I did, it might interfere with tool holders like Capto or HSK, where that screw could hang down into the clamping mechanisms. So for L collets or PG long collets, there is not going to be any screw in the back for adjustment. They are made to do one thing, and that's take as much tool shank as possible. So again, taking my tool blank and I'm putting that in, and you can see it's significantly different from the others. Now, where do I find out this information? And on the regular collets, the short collets, the long collets, my coolant flush, or my coolant bore? First place to go is going to be the catalog. Inside of your catalog, you're going to find a tool presetting range chart. Now, this chart covers PG6 all the way up through PG32, and it gives you different diameters down the side. This allows me to match up my tool diameter with my collet type and see how much range I have. For example, that PGS 25 ½ inch takes a minimum length of 35 millimeters, where a standard collet is going to take 42 millimeters, and the long collet can take a maximum of 65. So again, quite a bit of difference from one to the other depending on what I need for my tool projection. What's really nice is that this also covers the coolant flush, the thin wall collets as well. It's all in this chart. But since this catalog was printed, we've added more options like coolant bore short collets. Well, that's not in here. So for that information, follow the link down below. You can get a printable chart or a printable copy of this that's fully updated for the newest offerings. So always look at your charts for tool depth as you're setting your tools up. Make sure you have proper engagement and shank length inside your collets. If you have any questions at all about proper tool clamping lengths or the charts that are available, please reach out to your REGO-FIX technical team. We are here to help.